here we go. Done deal for James Maddison to join Tottenham Hotspur. 40 million is the price tag that has been agreed for the Leicester City attacking midfielder. And what an absolutely massive deal for Tottenham Hotspur, because for once the club have actually gone out there in the summer transfer window and they've backed the manager with their main target. Since Big Ange joined, we've been hearing Postecoglou's main target is Maddison. Postecoglou really likes Maddison. And we've actually gone out there and got him. We've gone out and got our manager's main target and properly backed him for the first time in God knows how long. Let me take you back to last summer. Who was Conte's main target? Bastoni. We didn't get, and we opted for the cheaper option in Longley. A few years beforehand, Jose's main target was Skriniar. We opted for the cheaper option yet again and got Rodon. A few years before that, Pochettino's main target was Dybala. Yet again, Spurs opted for the cheaper option in Ndombele, only by 30 million. But that's what that 30 million meant to Daniel Levy, because he'll try and scrape every penny he possibly can. But this is a start. This is a start. And look, if you expect me to change my stance on the ownership because of a few deals, it's not going to happen. But you've got to start somewhere. And this summer has started off absolutely fantastically, because Spurs are bringing in the manager's main targets. They're doing efficient business. And they're doing it differently to what they have done in the last few years. Doing it very differently. Efficient business from Tottenham Hotspur. We only heard a few days ago that Spurs were going to push this week for James Maddison. 2 days later, Spurs have pretty much got him. A deal's done, a full agreement's pretty much in place. That's efficient from Tottenham Hotspur. The Tottenham Hotspur I'm used to is taking 2 months to get a deal over the line for the main target. Or actually, not even getting a deal over the line, taking 2 months to try and get a deal over the line for a manager's main target, and then deciding to opt for a cheaper option after wasting that amount of time. Tottenham Hotspur said last week they were going to push for Maddison this week. They've pushed for Maddison this week and they've got him. They've got him by Wednesday. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Efficient business from Spurs. And like I say, I'm not going to change my stance on the ownership, but it's a start. You've got to start somewhere. And the way the ownership have started off this summer is fantastic. I'm not going to deny that. This Maddison move is absolutely massive for the club. And us fans, we can get excited about our football club again. We can get excited about next season, because one thing we're guaranteed is exciting attacking football. And with this signing now pretty much being done, I'm anticipating what we could actually achieve next season, because when you actually consider the team we'll probably have, Kane, Son, Kulusevski, hopefully fingers crossed if Harry Kane stays, Maddison in attacking midfield, Bentancur, Bissouma, Tapsoba, Romero, right back. Got to think about Porro at right back. I forgot about Porro. And then you go to left wing back. You've got Udogie and Perisic, goalkeeper Vicario. We've got an exciting team next season. A very exciting team that could not challenge for the Premier League, but can challenge for trophies. I genuinely believe that. When you consider that we won't have European football next season, we can focus a bit more on the Carabao Cup. We can focus a bit more on the FA Cup. And I've always said since last season finished, for me, a successful season next season is finishing 6th, getting into the Europa League. I think that would be phenomenal considering how bad last year was, and playing some exciting attacking football. Now I'm thinking, could we get into the Champions League? Because this signing is huge. Absolutely huge for Spurs. Will completely alter the way we play. But like I say, the thing I'm most happy about is that for once at Tottenham Hotspur, the manager has got his main target, and for once the owners and the chairman is actually backing the manager, actually backing the team. It's great to see. It's great to see. And like I say, you've got to start somewhere. You've got to start somewhere when it comes to making it right. And this is a great start. And what a great start to the summer transfer window for Tottenham Hotspur. Vicario coming in, I was sceptical of that because I thought Ray was Big Ange's main target. We've heard things over the last few days that Big Ange did actually want Vicario. Vicario was his main man. And I don't know if you guys have heard about that voice call they did. Big Ange took time out of his day to ring Vicario and tell him that you were my choice, you were the man I wanted. And knowing Big Ange's honesty, I don't think he would have done that unless he actually was one of his main targets. So look, Big Ange has got his main target in goal in Vicario. Postecoglou also getting his main target for the summer and in attacking midfielder. In my opinion now, if we bring in a centre-back and maybe a couple more players, that's a fantastic window. That is an absolutely fantastic window. We don't need 10 to 12 players. In my opinion, we need 4 or 5 solid players to replace ones who are hopefully going. We need a replacement for Sanchez. We need a new attacking midfielder because we didn't have one because of the way that Conte played or the way that Jose played. He'd often play with two DMs. And we needed a new goalkeeper and maybe, I don't know, a backup winger because Moura's gone. So look, we've already got a new goalkeeper. We've brought in a fantastic backup, or not backup, we've brought in a fantastic attacking midfielder who can bring that creative spark to the team. In my opinion now, get a top centre-back and you've got your 3 priorities out the way straight away when you've still got months left in the window, you know. Very, very good start to the window from Spurs. I'm well aware that we had a very good start to the window last summer. And obviously it went tits up and we found out, you know, throughout the course of the season that it wasn't as good of a summer window as we thought it was. But I don't understand how this Maddison signing can go tits up. I really don't. We've seen the guy in the Premier League. He's Premier League proven. I've said things in the last few videos about Ward-Prowse, but a lot of that was down to the fact I thought you'd have to pay 60 million for Maddison because that was a price tag Leicester have set. The fact we've paid 40 million for him is phenomenal. I still believe that Ward-Prowse is probably a better all-round player and we could have gone in for him. But I'm actually probably more glad we went in for Maddison because Ward-Prowse was not the manager's main target. Maddison was Big Ange's main target, so he has got his main target. And I'm more chuffed for that in all honesty. But look, he's Premier League proven, Maddison. We've seen him so many times for Leicester. His set-piece quality, that's a massive thing that he's going to bring to this team, you know. Since Christian Eriksen left, and obviously Kane scored a free kick on the second to last game of the season just gone, but our free kicks have been horrendous. Every single one seems to go out of the stands. And you know, our set pieces in general haven't been good enough. Now we've got a quality set piece taker. The amount of free kicks this guy scored last season, let alone in his Leicester City career, phenomenal stats. Absolutely brilliant stats. He's great at set pieces, great free kick taker. Same with corners. Then you're looking at the creative spark that he's going to bring. For so long we've been waiting, and maybe it won't turn out right if Harry Kane does stay at Spurs, because Harry Kane's so used to dropping deep and playing that sort of... And this is the hard work Kane does, because Spurs have been so shit recently. Kane has to almost play the role of 2 players, striker and attacking midfielder. I think it will take a little while for Kane to adjust to the fact we've got an attacking midfielder and he can actually stay forward and just do his job as striker. Because for so long he's had to basically play 2 positions because of how crap we've been. But now he only has to really play the one in strike. You don't have to drop deep and play those quarterback passes, as we call them. But look, James Maddison, it'll bring that creative spark. We're guaranteed that he's going to create and assist the likes of Heung-min Son, Kulu and Harry Kane. I'm very excited about this transfer. I'm very excited. One thing he did lack a little bit of Leicester is work ethic. But this is the move that Maddison wanted, and I think he'll definitely have that for us. And I'm chuffed we've got him over Newcastle. It goes to show, right? It goes to show Tottenham Hotspur are not completely going downhill yet. I thought we were. I thought we were at the end of last season. But look, the fact we've gotten a player over Newcastle who finished in the top 4 shows that we still have some pull. And I think a lot of that's due to the quality we still have in our team, the likes of Kane and Son. If we didn't have those, I don't know if we'd have that same pull in the summer transfer window. But look, I'm going to stop waffling. I wanted to report to you guys this news. I'm very excited. I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Are you happy with Maddison or do you prefer somewhere else? Look, I like Ward-Prowse. Personally, if I was the gaffer, I would have probably preferred him. But that's no disrespect to Maddison. Maddison's a classy player. He is. 40 million's a fantastic price tag for him as well. And the thing I'm most excited about is that the manager has actually been backed with his main target. But look, comment your thoughts down below on the deal. Fabrizio Romano, here we go on James Maddison. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Take care of yourselves. All the best. God bless. Have a smashing Wednesday and week. And as always, come on you Spurs. In Postecoglou we trust. ENIC and Levy out. Maybe it won't be ENIC and Levy out if there's a few more summers of this, because the way this one started is fantastic. And then, nevertheless, for the time being, ENIC and Levy out.